Uh, Live. I'm back in the building again. I've been paying attention to a lot of the clown show lately. Um, Probably have to get the judge back on soon to talk about this clown show, man. Gas shortages, the pipeline line, the stupidity. I have been tripping on this stuff. But I must admit that I have been laughing. I have Shaq on tonight, and this will be very interesting. So, well, let's get it. Hey, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's up with you, man? How you
I
doing
don't know,
tonight?
man. I'm just, I'm just tripping off this crazy stuff I've been seeing, man. How you doing?
Yeah, man. Let me get this camera right. Let me twist it right. I'm
Let's
straight,
get
man. Like you said. Hey,
it.
it's a clown. Hey, it's the Baltimore circus going on, ain't it? Huh? Who the ringleader?
I don't
Who
know,
the
man, but whoever
ringleader?
listens to this thing, man, Dan gonna do a good ass job, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. Dan, I'm just trying to find out what part of the script I'm in.
Right. Yeah, me too, man.
And I don't have no director's cut. I'm
Hey,
ready to,
I
I'm ready
always
to
tell you.
come, I'm ready to come raw and uncut right now on this dumb stuff I've been seeing.
Well, I always tell you, you gotta stay to the closing credits, man.
So
Yep.
what's been the big story of the week? What you got in mind, man? The pipeline lie.
It's so much. It's the pipeline line, and you got the so-called former first lady. She on her media tour. You know what I mean? With the lies that she with her coming out with the lies. Now she calling out oppression and shit. Yeah, I don't understand that. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm trying to understand. How you you was the former first lady. You got security. You got Secret Service, man. You got shooters. They got real shooters. You know what I mean? Real hitters. You know what I mean?
Look, man,
Huh?
I don't know.
What's going on, man? Talk to me.
Well, let me start it off. Well, last week I went to Atlanta, Georgia, and um
Mm-hmm.
and I realized on Martin Luther King Boulevard or street in John Lewis Parkway, I realized I saw a lot of homeless people in tents and stuff, or tents lined up. Maybe not a lot, but there were tents out there. Now I'm
Mm-hmm.
to supposedly black landmarks with the homeless people. This don't make sense to it.
Hmm.
It's interesting, right?
Right.
Um, it was interesting. I realized that certain parts, are affluent and certain parts are poor. Um, I realized that there by that baseball stadium, that's where all the white folks at, and more in other areas. Um, I went to meet with a fellow DJ for a little while, and shoot, that was the stars to find out when I went in the club. I saw girls kissing on girls, but
Hmm.
I will remember one experience I did see when I was coming back, and I
What
was
you see, man?
I was getting on the elevator, and a guy looked at me and he ducked his head. I'm like, "What's going on? What's up? What's up with this guy?" And I looked at, I said, "Oh, this guy ducking his head because he got a tranny with him in the elevator." And
Oh no.
they heard him and got off the elevator, and then they saw me back in the lobby and they ran back upstairs again. I said, "What's all this for, man? I mean, that don't. You already been busted, cuz. Ain't no need to, you know. I mean, hey, man, it is what it is." I was just like, "Dang, you got caught, man. You know, but it is what it is."
Wow.
Um, but I did realize that when I'm coming back, it was a smooth ride. But I will say this to you, bro. A lot of stuff going on, and I'm glad I got back before the pipeline. I tell you, Tia Marie, not surprised a bit. I'm not surprised a bit either, sister. How you doing tonight? But um, but I will say this. When I mean, the pipeline lie because that's what it's a big lie. It ain't nothing. It ain't got nothing to do with no damn. Let me ask you a question, man. Do you really believe a cyber attack can cause a gas shortage? Come on, man. Are we really this stupid?
Well, hey, man. Now, like you said, you got to ask yourself. These hackers are smarter, so they got better hackers than us. Is that what they're saying? I know that's a lie. I know that's a damn lie. Hey, if hey, even if we did get hacked, we got hackers. We got motherfuckers would hack that shit back up in seconds, 0.0 seconds. You know what I mean? Get the hell out of here. If it did happen.
Look here, man. Hey, Monique, how you doing? Now, let me say this. Even if it did happen, right? And maybe Monique can put some insight. I know Monique too. She don't believe there was no gas shortage. I can tell you that right now. And I know this other lady up here don't believe in it. But I'm just gonna say this to you, man. Look, I'm laughing at the whole thing because I'm looking at gas stations lined up. People daggone get my buddy got hit by a car, daggone at the gas station. Somebody trying to get out. People in mass hysteria. People just driving like the chicken with their head cut off. I'm like, wait a minute now, wait a minute. Some stations are even got people paying $4 for gas because they don't want to go to this station, or they don't want to go to that station, or that's all they can get. No 87, no 89, no 93. Always missing something. The stuff don't make no sense, man. And I'm sitting there like, out of sheeple, this crazy. Where they just, at the flash of a button, tell you it's a shortage. Boom. Now they say it's a chicken wing shortage. Next thing they say, it's a daggone, they say it's a Chick-fil-A guy, a sauce shortage. Then they come in there and say they got a crab meat shortage. The next thing they're going to be saying is a pussy shortage. What the hell is going on? As a matter of fact, come to think of it, I was talking to a guy yesterday, and me and him joked that daggone, I guess with a street hooker, daggone, the price of pussy going to go up too. That's what, damn, man. What the hell y'all doing, man? Shit.
Hey, like you said, they trying to get that money back from the stimulus money that they gave. They trying to make sure they get that back with interest.
Yeah. Huh? I mean, damn, man. Shit. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there go somebody, some woman or somebody can tell me. Maybe I got to find a John out here in Richmond and he can tell me how much it is, man. Because shit, that's gonna be it was gas is what gas. They got something they charge $5 a gallon, probably perhaps some more price gouging. Daggone shit, that probably cost you about $100, man. Shit, I'm just laughing at this whole crabs gonna cost you what? What is it? I don't know how much two does. I don't eat crabs, so I don't know. But what I'm saying is, what is it gonna cost you? A dozen crabs or whatever, 2 dozen crabs probably cost you what, $50 there or something? Shit. I don't know.
Hey, they gonna buy it though. Ain't nobody gonna stop buying it. Shit. They gonna be in. They gonna now you're gonna have motherfuckers cripping over crabs.
Bread gonna
banging over crabs.
A loaf of bread, $5.
They gonna be banging over crabs, huh? Damn.
Bread gonna be $5. Man, I'm like, what's going on, man? I mean, when does the clown show end? That's why I want to know, when does the clown show end? Because anybody in the chat tell me, when does the clown show end? Or are we really just crazy?
It's got to be some. Is it in the water? Is it in the air? What is it? I don't know, man. Is it in the shot? Is it in the jab? What is it? Huh?
It might be in the jab.
What they putting in there, man? They must be putting They must got some pink lemonade in that damn jab or something they shoot people up with.
I want to
They
ask.
must be
I
shooting
need to
in
ask.
some pink lemonade or something, dog.
I
'Cause
need to ask Monique 2C, when does the clown show end? Um,
oh man, it's
or Tania Marie, when does the clown show end? Can y'all sisters help me out and tell me when the clown show end? Because it's getting kind of stupid. But speaking of the jab, and we'll say jab for purposes, of this discussion. Ohio is offering $1 million to 5 participants who take the jab. Your thoughts?
Now, explain that to me. $5 million, right?
Well, 1
For
million for
somebody to
5. Yeah.
1 million per person. They're gonna
Yeah.
randomly pick them. Is they
Yeah.
randomly picked or is they?
I think it's like a
Like you said,
raffle. They're offering Teslas. They even offered a Tesla so you can take the jab. A Tesla.
come on, man. Hey, this is gonna go down in history, the greatest game show. Huh? Come on down.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Right?
Come on
Okay.
down.
By them doing all this, going to these levels, they showing you that the people are winning. I was in a store the other day, and they had a vaccine line. One person in the line. Nobody was there in that line. Nobody. So we winning. So just hold on. Okay? Just let the madness go away. They can keep on telling you. They can bring out Russell Wilson. By the way, Russell Wilson Sierra got an Amazon deal now. They had to roll up the sleeves concert, and now you get a deal. It's kind of like, hey, man, you sell your soul to the synagogue of Satan, and you get all the awards, all the benefits, and all that. Hey, it is what it is.
Look here, man. Now you got the Jack in the Box coming out. He always saying something so goofy. Why is we still listening to this damn Jack in the Box?
Oh, you talking about the Leprechaun Man, the Leprechaun Man Fauci.
Yeah, the Jack in the Box. Yeah,
he is a Jack in the Box.
Why we keep? Yeah, the Jack in the Box man. He keep popping. He always popping on video, and he always look like the goddamn the Saw Mask man. He look like the Saw Mask, huh? he telling what he saying now, man? What he talking about now?
Well,
he denying everything now.
I'm gonna say something about him though. Let me say something about him though, because I'm glad Rand Paul was on the floor of the Senate exposing him, and they were talking about that thing made in that Wuhan laboratory by Dr. Ralph Berg at the University of North Carolina, and Fauci kept on saying your information is incorrect. But the crazy thing about the notes he talking about, I already had these notes since last year. I done had these notes sitting there and printed in here for like 12 months. So everything that saying, while everybody focused on the gas shortage, this information right here was in the Senate going on right now. While that's going on, they're having an audit in Arizona right now. They're having audits in Michigan right now, New Hampshire right now. Everything going on that happened with this election is going on right now. With this COVID crap is going on right now, and the people don't even realize it because they're too stuck on crazy.
But that's why they got to bring the tap dancers out. Michelle Obama, she on a damn media tour talking all this fuck shit. That's a cover, so people don't pay attention to the stuff that's going on behind the scene. The audit, all these celebrities and shit that's getting indicted and locked up. All these damn demons getting locked up for sex trafficking and shit like that. They running interference, so they trying to steal the headline topics. You know what I mean? The major headline topics.
Ellen DeGeneres telling you she doesn't want to do the show no more because it's not a challenge anymore. BS.
Man, who cares, man? That's what I'm saying. You dead anyway. Ain't nobody watching regular TV, man. Nigga, my favorite my favorite podcast on YouTube, nigga, I probably got more views than her show. Come on, man. It's over. It's a wrap for them. They done. They done, son. They done.
It was an article the other day that came out about CNN, and they actually said that CNN lost 2/3 of their audience.
Yeah.
And they say it's COVID related. They say it's COVID related, but I'm like, how can that be with more people at home? So it can't be COVID related.
But look at all the celebrities prior to COVID, and just prior to the last 2 years, that's jumping into this podcast world. They're getting their own podcasts, they're getting their own shows and shit. The industry is dead, man. So now they got to jump and do. Now they was pointing fingers and joking on people that was doing podcasts. Now they ass on podcasts still trying to steal all the views, doing anything to get views and stuff. Instagram and shit. All these celebrities on Instagram. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Clowning.
100% right.
You know?
You're 100% right, brother. Now, speaking of the little leprechaun man, and you said who keep on listening to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now he says, "Oh, you can wear masks. You don't have to wear masks indoors no more as long as you've had the jab, right?"
Man,
like,
look at man. That's crazy.
Then he said last couple of weeks ago, you ain't got to wear a mask outside no more. I'm like, well, I won't wear a mask outside no way. Matter of fact, I'm hardly wearing one inside.
Right.
You know what bothers me the most, man? When I'm out there driving the road, I see an idiot beside me with a damn mask on in the car.
Hey, they done made it normal now. You got people wearing masks in the car, in the house. You know what I mean? It's so I mean, it's normal for them now. I mean, like you said. Now, because we still I don't know if the information, we still haven't really got the full information on how you contract the damn virus. Or this, I mean, it's you know what I mean? You still haven't got real any sufficient information on how.
Look, Chaq, regardless, let me tell you something about that. Who cares? Ivermectin, elderberry, zinc, hydroxychloroquine, there's azithromycin. I mean, hey, you got stuff to prevent you from getting it. So who cares? That's all I gotta say. Who cares?
But they promoting the jab heavy. Everybody. You got Spike Lee with commercials on, with free rides to go get jabs and stuff. But you can't give free rides to someone to go get some food at a food bank or something. Come on, man. We gotta stop being puppets out here and let them pull out strings the way they pull it.
What do you think about this?
We're gonna have to wake. We have to wake the hell up, man.
They say they want you to get a mask every winter. What do you think about that?
Say what now?
T.I. Williams says now they want mask season every winter.
I would imagine, because guess what? Now you gotta see that. Let me break this down too. We gotta realize these devils have got clever how to kill 10 birds with one stone. They clever. They knock out they knock out the middle class. They knock out the black class with the small business class. They knocking that out, right? They knocking the elderly people out, right?
She said the rest of them puppies can go to hell, man. She said Spike and the rest of the puppies can go to hell.
But look, now they say they rolling out masks. They're gonna try to roll out masks, make it a mask season every year. That's just another revenue for them. They didn't create another revenue for them. Because they're gonna make money off masks. They make masks off masks. Sanitizer went up. Sanitizer went up what? Damn near 10 to what? 10, 15%? Sanitizer, hand sanitizer went up. Paper towels, all this stuff went up, right? They make it hand over foot. And they didn't knock 50, 60 million people out of work, right? But the big major corporation was still bankrolling. Still rolling in bank. And they create new markets with the mass market now. Everybody got to buy masks now. You got to buy masks. You got to mask up. You got to buy that. You got to buy the hand sanitizer. You know what I mean? The water and stuff was going up. Everybody is getting these old industries is still making money off us consumers. We nothing but consumers, man. Now we was trying to get some type of financial freedom. Now everybody's trying to feed into this cryptocurrency and the Bitcoin stuff. I don't know how that's gonna play out, but we don't know who that's backed by. But we are such a greedy we are such greedy ass people, and we try to jump on any new bandwagon that's going on. You don't know what that shit backed by, right? You don't know who backed by it, who backed that. All this digital shit. Now, when they cut this motherfucking internet and your goof ass can't get your money out, huh? Then what? Then
Well,
what?
that is interesting. That is interesting about them cutting people money off because in Australia they actually got a contactless card or something where they actually I want to say it's like the card only it determines you can buy groceries, but you can't buy cigarettes, you can't buy alcohol or something with the card. It's like a monitor system to monitor their budget. They're actually doing it in Australia. So
well, look here, they rolling it out. You think they ain't gonna roll it out over here? They probably already trying it out in the cities that we don't know about because the mainstream media they are so co-opted now. There's no real journalism going on anymore. They just playing along with the scripts. They put narratives out there. They're not doing no real journalism. They trying to coerce you to go this way, sway you this way.
Did you
They're
see
not
that?
giving you true information. Huh?
Okay. Now, speaking of media, I might need some head influence on this one. Miss Obama claims that her children are scared to get a license and they're being oppressed. And they're being oppressed and they're scared to go to the grocery store because they might get profiled or whatever. Now, the question I'm always asking people, are you really this stupid? Are you really this stupid? First of all, number one, you were the first lady. You have Secret Service protection for the rest of your life. I don't agree with Candace Owens all the time, but Candace Owens is right. If this is the type of oppression you're talking about, give her some of it.
Right. But hold on. What was this sentiment when they was in the office though? You was in a position of so-called power, even though if it was a little power and influence. What was this at? You niggas didn't write no executive orders for none of this shit to prepare for this shit coming on. All you did was LGBT bullshit. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're promoting nothing but LGBT shit.
Well, LGBT and drone warfare and spying on people.
Spying on people, right? They gave us the Obama phones, right? So everybody can watch the next black man get shot down in the street. Unarmed black man. And black women was getting don't take the black women out now. Now that everybody, let's get there. Everybody, you got so-called black folks championing the Biden administration that he's so-called putting black women in position of power. They ain't got no goddamn power. They ain't got no say so. He told them that shit when he got in office. He told them that they got no power. Putting them in those positions.
Those ain't
to do what?
Let me tell you
symbolism. That's symbolism. We got to get over that. We got to let that go.
Man, wait a minute, man. Those not black women. That's a disrespect to the women in the chat. Those are black bed wenches. They're bed wenches. These I can't call them women. They black bed wenches. Okay.
Well, hey.
It is what it is.
I call them flip flops.
It is what it is.
They black women when they black woman put black woman power when they got it. Black woman magic. Huh?
The sad thing is when
they hold on, let me finish. They black woman magic when they successfully taking down a black man. But when it's time to stand up and really do something for the black man, all this BLM fake stuff, you had no laws, executive orders, any legislation passed for the black community, black families at all.
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, yeah. Well, look, let me say something. Let me say something about them. And now you see the bed wenches are getting a little upset. You see the one, matter of fact, when I was in Atlanta, Keisha Lance Bottoms, oh, I'm not gonna run for re-election. Simone Sanders, she says the Biden administration didn't let me be the press secretary. I was insulted when they gave the job to Pasaki or whatever her name is, little funny looking white girl, look like a robot or something. But and that could be a man under that wig, I don't know. But now in the bed wenches is not getting their way because the Asian persuasion. You go on Google, it'll come up as Asian um History Month or Heritage Month or something like that. I said, whoa.
Say that again.
They had Cinco de Mayo last week. So speaking of Asian though, let me bring something to your attention. You know, for 12 of the last years outside of Trump, you actually had two Asians fronting off in the White House, really by nature. Obama may have not been an Asian, but Obama grew up in Indonesia and he grew up in Hawaii. If you sell that story straight, where Hawaii, most of the people over there are Polynesians, which got Asian descent, and Indonesia is an Asian.
Micronesians, yeah.
Okay. If you realize after Obama got in office, most of your stores that you had black neighborhoods turned to be Pakistanis, Arabs running your neighborhood, right?
Right.
Then you got Kamala Harris, vice president, comes in, who, matter of fact, just last week, just was put on a magazine of 100 most influential Asians, right? She ran on the back of being black, but if you look at the genealogy, you can tell this woman is clearly a front off. She's a liar. Okay, she's just a liar. She has nothing to do with you. She's just fronting off. And
I just got a news alert.
What you got?
Breaking news. Hot off the press.
What?
Black people, white people really don't like you. They really don't like you, man. If they only use you for sexual and for their pawn positions to put you in positions to discredit your own people that look like you, that you came from.
Right.
And when we get in those positions, we always find ourselves making a so-called Caucasian honorary black person. That's the goofiest shit in life. Slap yourself. Raise your hand. Raise your hand and slap yourself.
197. And check this out. And another thing about that thing, that oppression that she's talking about, I got to get back to that. Don't let me leave her because she said some crazy shit too. I'm like, wait a minute. I ain't even talking to her. I was doing a study last week on DuckDuckGo, and I was looking up Obama's stepfather, Lolo Soetoro. And I was astonished to find out that when he died, that man had $197 billion. And that was back in the 80s. So how rich really was this guy, right? He's vice president of some of Exxon or one of them oil companies. He worked for an oil company. So you got a guy fronting off telling you running on the back of being poor. And this guy was really a rich oligarch, whose mentors were Brzezinski, Henry Kissinger, and others. So anybody know Henry Kissinger and Brzezinski are depopulation junkies. Okay, they thrive on depopulating countries. So that's what you got for 8 years in the White House. You got a depopulation clown, and you got LGBT combined. But that's no story. But I'm just saying, stop with the oppression politic nonsense. Stop trying to hustle.
It's a fluff, baby. Man, look here. The Democrats is the richest party, man. and they play this poor people game. You know what I mean? And they are some of the richest politicians, man. Huh? Some of the richest scumbags on earth. The Democratic Party.
Well, you gotta look at it.
But
A lot of them backed by Wall Street and big tech.
see what I'm saying? But they got black folks and certain, you know what I'm saying, middle class, low class people, low income people. They got them believing like they really there fighting for you, right? But they the richest. They benefit off your stupidity. They want you to keep. They want to keep you on their plantation. You know what I mean? Voting for them and not getting any tangible items in legislation.
Hmm. Well, it's mighty funny you said that, though, because let me tell you what she said. She said if you don't take the jab, you can't with them. I just won't get to hang out with you then. That's all that is. I don't. I mean, that bothers me that I don't get to hang out with you. Okay. Yo, you're on mute, man. You're on mute. Come back. Come back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this damn thing I don't know what the hell, man.
Hey, Monique, you might need to tell me which one that was. It was quite a few. What? Tell me what news clip it was, Monique 2C. I seen you a lot of stuff, but go ahead. She said news clip I sent her earlier was right on point. I figure out what it is, but that's okay. But I was saying, she's saying that you can't hang out with them unless you get, unless you get the jab. That's what she say. I'm like, well, what do I need to hang out with you for? You think I'm trying to hang out with you? I don't need to hang out with you.
You tell me all, hey, man, look here, man. That's what I'm saying. What does she mean by that? Because who was really hanging out with her? Who? And where are we going? Huh? What we doing? If we Netflix, hold on. So you mean to tell me I get a chance to Netflix and chill with Michelle Obama if I take the jab?
I guess.
What we gonna sit there and play footsies? Them big ass size 12 she wear? Come on, man. The hell? What's going on, BJ? Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. Let me know something, man. I don't know.
Well,
what we gonna do?
I look at it as just another clown show. I call it the clown show on steroids, man. That's what I call it, the clown show on steroids. But now a couple of other things have been going on in the news, and you were talking about okay, what do you think about this comment right here? She said,
what's that?
The poor whites vote for Trump and the wealthy whites vote for Biden. The Dems have the money.
The Dems do got the money.
That's right.
I mean, you got you got some wealthy blacks voted for Trump and some Republicans, and you got some wealthy blacks that's in that pot with the Democrats too. Now, come on now. I just like I said, they play that game, but they some of the wealthiest people in those parties. But Biden, they wealthy. What the judge always say.
You know something you just said right there, brother? See, we got it mixed up because black businessmen, some black businesswomen voted for Trump, right?
Right. Yeah.
But anybody with common sense would know. I'm just saying this. Look who the Democrats use to push their agenda: celebrities, so forth, so on. Well, anybody with common sense would know these celebrities don't identify with you. They're already rich. They don't identify with you anyway.
Right.
I mean,
but
look.
But who run the entertainment industry?
Hollywood.
Democratic
Oh yeah,
Democratic investors.
yeah, that's right.
Majority one of the entertainment industries. So yeah, they puppets.
Yeah, I mean, now look, like the other day, we had what is it, the Breakfast Club. We had Charlemagne, right? Charlemagne the God. Who did he bring on? Tamika Mallory. I'm like, and and she disagreed with Charlemagne and them that Joe Biden hadn't done anything for black people. Now, isn't this the same Tamika Mallory that you saw in the Grammys a couple months ago that said Biden, you needed? I'm like, oh, after all the protests, the George Floyd, they done told you, all right, Tamika, we're gonna give you that Cadillac commercial. Time to stand down a little
Hey,
bit. Stand down.
you
All right.
just you said the key word. Remember Trump told his people to stand down and stand by. Everybody got on them. Biden
Yeah.
told them to stand down and stand by. And China is pushing that hand and telling BLM to stand down and stand by. Don't bring your ass over here in this what was it, Tokyo? Where the Olympics gonna be?
All right, there
Don't
you
bring your
go.
ass over here with
The
that
interview,
BLM stick.
she said, this woman said the interview was horrible. Tamika exposed herself more.
Mm-hmm. That's all you got to do. Let them talk, and you will see what they know. You ain't even got to ask them what they know. They will let you know what they know and what they're about.
Well, I couldn't believe. Well, you know what? I can believe she came in the Breakfast Club as a man. I can believe it. Actually, I just thought they were gonna be quiet. But you know, this is the time of year right now. You just had the Backs Live, the concert to reunite the world. Jennifer Lopez, Selena Gomez, her,
Mm.
and so forth and so on. So right now, this is not only the time of exposing. This is a time where everybody that did their job, helping with the election theft and helping with more things going on and helping push this LGBTQ agenda. This is when you're gonna get your payoff, your book deals, your publishing company, your
Hmm.
this is when you get your rewards.
I told you then I told you what, a couple months back that Tamika Mallory was gonna be coming out because she got a book deal coming out and she gonna be promoting it soon. All them commercials, all that stuff she was doing, that was really to get her name out there and at the Grammys and stuff because she got a book deal coming out. And who's publishing the book? The book.
Charlemagne the God.
The one and only Charlemagne the Scrub is publishing her book. He got his own publishing company. Hey, they helping each other out. That's cool. But guess what? We left on the outside, man. Because like you said, they getting book deals, they getting commercials, car deals and stuff. But at the end of the day, nothing tangible is going to. Because like you said, think about it. We getting passed by. They signing this office of
New
America
Americans, HR
New
517.
America Act. So they basically getting ready already wiping us away. Now we stuck on some 1960 shit talking about voting. We still talking about voting and we ain't got no economic or no political power or structure as the black community. And
Hey,
we still talking
voting
about
like going
voting.
to,
How?
hey, look,
How? Explain that
voting,
to me.
voting without demand is like going to the gas station and getting no gas. That's what it is.
It's voting is like getting married to a dead man, a dead woman.
That's exactly what it is.
I mean, come on, man. We gotta step our strategies up. See, we like 300 years behind in this game, and we trying to do the same strategies that Malcolm X and Marcus Garvey and them kicked off. We can't. Them strategies done with. It was less people here than it is now. It's less. Back then was less revenue as it is now. We got more revenue streams of revenue that we can obtain. We just got to have group economics. We ain't doing no group economics. We spend all our money on Nike, Jordans, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Michael Kors, Mercedes Benz, BMW, uh, uh, Name some more names. Popular shit that everybody's spending that
Well,
iPhone, Samsung. I mean, come on, man. Come on. For real. But we don't try to get behind each other and do nothing and strategize nothing, no group, nothing. We don't. We individually try to succeed. And that ain't gonna work no more.
well, I will say this to you, brother. We always, have to think about our strategies and stuff like that, and how we're gonna do it. By the way, the sister Tania Marie says you are on point. So that's good that she understands that. It is a
Let
pleasure
me
when
say
we.
this, BJ. I'm gonna be honest. I'm was just like every other black person or so-called black person here, just participating, going along, looking. I never really got into the voting thing because I never I just never seen no value in that. But I was one of the ones saying, oh, I don't mess with that politics, man. I ain't down with that politics thing. Now explain this to me, because all of us probably didn't said this coming up. All of us are so black folks that said that. But you pay water, you pay lights bills, right? You got to pay internet, right? Your kids got to go to public school, right? Some parents got to pay for lunches and shit through the schools. Kids got to pay for tuition to go to college in some of these private schools. That's politics. You ain't got no choice but to deal with it, right? I was
Yep.
guilty of that. I was guilty of saying, well, hey, I ain't into that politics. But if you say that, then why do you go and vote in the presidential race if you're not into politics? Explain that to me.
It's a good question.
I just want to know because I don't. I mean, I was guilty of that. I don't know. That's what I'm
Well, you
saying. I
remember
was.
what you told me earlier. Remember what you told me
Huh?
earlier. Remember what you told
What's
me
that?
earlier. You when if you really get down to the dynamics of the whole thing, really tell you the
Hmm.
truth, we don't have no vote, we don't have no voice in politics, and we can't change no election because we don't have no numbers.
I mean, okay, like you said, let's try to do this numbers game, right? Let's just say we are 64 million strong, so-called black folks here in America, right? How many? Give me a percentage just off your top of your head that you think that actually vote.
Well, I when I looked at my numbers there after this year's like 60% of black folks didn't even touch a voting booth.
Okay, so now explain to me. Now, how many so-called Europeans or white Americans are supposedly here compared to black Americans?
They claim it's like 66%, but most of them probably front office got other things aligned in them.
Mm-hmm. No,
Because
see, because what
they
I'm
always
trying to
super
get
their
to, because
numbers.
I
They
don't know.
always super up their numbers because Asians consider themselves to be white. Hispanics consider themselves to be white. So they always prop up their numbers.
Well, so who black then? Who is black? Who is they counting as black?
That's a good question.
Because see, these are questions I could ponder in my mind. Late nights. Just throughout the day when they throw numbers out. I'm like, okay, we 13%. I'm trying to understand, when did 13% matter? Explain it to me. Because
It
if
does.
you're saying we 13%, you saying it's 60% or 50% 50 million so-called black Americans here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what percentage of that is in jail, and what percentage that's got felonies that cannot vote? They don't have the right to vote. Now we got
About
to start breaking them numbers down.
33%.
Okay. Now what that leave us with? That's people that actually vote.
About 4%.
Now how the hell? When is compared to what other percentage? 96% of
Yeah.
others? Or let's just say 78. We ain't gonna go 96 because all white people don't vote either. Now that's a lie too. All of
Right.
them don't vote either because they don't have no the reason. And let me explain to black folks why all white people don't vote, because it's already in their favor.
That's right.
If we just had the so-called first black American president in 2008, white folks they didn't really have to go out and vote. They did that because they were sold a dream too that they was actually citizens and that they were participating. It was a patriotic thing to do. They were sold a dream too. But majority of them, the real ones knew, man, I ain't gotta go vote, man, because I put the money behind the joker that's up in there. Shit. I'm the influencer behind these clowns, these politicians. So, you know what I mean? They only play that game with us when it comes time to vote. They promote voting in these low income areas, right?
Well, let
I
me tell you
got
something.
look,
To my credit,
uh-huh.
to my credit,
Hmm.
I ain't vote for him this time. I'm gonna tell you why. One thing, first time I was 21 years old, and I was like, I'm not into the hype of voting for a guy that, getting all this because a lot of people didn't know him. And the second time, I just wasn't enthused with him, you know, because a lot of things were going wrong at that time, even my own personal life. And I'm like, I mean, he didn't do anything. I mean, he was just a puppet. I mean, so it wasn't enthused. But I would say that when I realized that with some of my knowledge and influence around me, I was always taught. And I've been taught this since I was like young, probably like 18, 19. And a friend of mine always told me this. And then my brother told me this too. If you are backed by
Hmm.
white people, you backed by white people, and this is where your influence is coming from, media and backed by white people on that TV screen, you better believe that he's working for them. He ain't working for you.
Hey, I always say we gotta stop looking through things through a European lens so much. I know they they so-called running everything. They got everything on lock, you know what I mean? Even when you go to they tell you, they ask you educated or you go to their universities. I mean, you getting things to you only going to their universities to inseminate into this system, to mimic this system. You may got 2% of the professionals that go in certain fields, engineers, scientists, doctors, that may be trying to do a change to change this system. The others, they go in this system, they get caught up with the titles, right? They get caught up with the titles these devils give them, and they kind of lose themselves, and they just inseminate. You know what I mean? Let's just
Yeah.
be honest. They lose their identity,
Now I'm gonna
right?
use my now. I gotta before I wrap this up soon. I'm gonna have to
Hmm.
ask you a question. So we gotta get back to the black manhood crisis. What's going on with the black manhood? What's the state of the black union of manhood right now?
Well, like you said,
Maybe I should have had the judge on.
you should have had the judge on. I mean, but you go, yeah, you need to do another show with the judge with the manhood crisis because, like you said, it's there. But you know what? And I gotta respect the judge for standing up for manhood because it's a lot. It's an unbalance, man, and it's a
I gotta
setup.
tell
I'm tell
you,
black women right now, black women, it's a setup, right? We know that y'all been getting kicked down too, and now that you got the opportunity to own your own business, you're
let
getting
me
in
ask a question right quick.
leadership positions,
Let me
you're
ask
owning
a
your
question
own
right quick.
businesses. You,
Let me
huh?
ask the women a question right quick. Let me ask them a question.
Yeah.
Y'all think that? Y'all think I need to get the judge back on soon? I'm just
Tell
asking.
tell them tell them put a one in the chat if you need to get the judge back on soon about the man up crisis.
I think I might have to do it, man. Might have to. Hey, look, man, we in dire straits right now, man. Need some manhood crazy. I mean, next
No,
time
cause
we'll
see,
probably
it's
bring a woman. I probably bring a woman on too. We're gonna have a
yeah, that's
man,
cool.
woman
Yeah,
talk.
that's cool. Cause see,
I'm gonna try it, man. I'm gonna,
like,
I'm gonna try something, man. Let me try to work something up.
that's cool. Cause you know why? We supposed to be complimenting each other, men and women, right? We supposed to compliment each other. We ain't supposed to be trying to say I'm better than you, I'm better than that. That's an indoctrination, a setup for you to mess up. That's a setup for you to mess up, right?
Hey,
It's
look,
supposed to be a balance.
hey, we
It's supposed
got
to
a
be a
winner,
balance, right?
man. Hey, we got a winner.
Who that?
We in trouble. Black women need alpha, black alpha men. Thank you. I
They
mean,
keep saying that. They ain't ready for that. They
no,
not
she
ready for
put a
that.
one in it.
They
She put
not
a
ready
one in
for it.
there though. She put a
She
one in
ain't ready
there.
for
So
it
be
though.
all right.
She ain't ready for it. Cause that's good. That if now she talking about now she really talking about she just talking about this fake alpha male shit. Cause real alpha males when they bump heads, somebody got to take somebody out. That's some real shit. Don't play with it. Cause it's gonna be a lot of bloodshed. Cause we're alpha males, like you said. If it's an alpha male, when they come in contact with another alpha male, they got to go to war against each other. That's just nature. So
Speaking
if
of
she really
speaking of
about it,
that,
then
speaking of that,
I respect it.
speaking of nature, speaking of nature,
Hmm.
like
Yeah.
with the dumb news media the other day talking about this damn tiger running loose. That tiger won't doing nothing. Crazy mess.
Well, you know what? Let me go in because I've been wanting to go in on this shit too with this animal shit, with this alpha male shit, right? Now, you got to realize when people try to compare this alpha male with the humans and how the animal life is, you can't compare. For number one, animals don't have marriage certificates, right? They don't have
Mm-hmm.
child support, right? Do they?
No.
Animals don't got to go through child support. They don't got to go through marriage court and nothing like that, divorce court. And when the male get done with her, he out of her. Even sometimes the female got to she got to take the kids, and go to the move on, right? So we got to stop trying to compare us to animals when they work different. Birds ain't never try. A bird ain't never tried to be no damn fish. Ain't a bird ain't never tried to be a dog. A bird know how to fly, and that's all they need to do. But see, we think we smart. We want to come in this world and say, well, I don't like what I am. So I'm gonna change, I'm gonna change my personal identity, and I'm gonna change my sex, my gender, right? So how really smart are we? Because at the end of the day, who fighting is not tigers? Don't tigers fight? Don't lions fight each other? Huh?
Yep.
All right then. So you going and this black on black crime shit, we gotta let that go because you don't say white on white crime. So who killing? Who killing? Every time you see on the news a pretty white girl, a pretty young white girl or something. They ain't never killed like the Grape said. They ain't never killed no ugly fat white woman. She always pretty. So who is killing them? Ain't that white men? Them serial killers killing them. So why is that not being promoted as white on white crime? Huh? Why when these Democrats and these Republicans come this election time, they fighting against each other, putting each other dirty laundry out? Why that's not white on white crime? We got to stop with the
Mm.
nonsense, man. The indoctrination is deep, and we need to detox ourselves from this goofy shit that's going on and become a community again. We are our brothers and sisters keepers, man. I truly believe that we just have lost that identity, man. We have lost that identity, right? We want to be able, us as men want to be able to respect our women, that they're going to be women and nothing but women, and that they're not going to be combative against us, right?
You right.
That's what we looking for, man. We going for that. We got to change this vibration because it's off balance right now, man. The vibration is just off balance. The scale has tipped and it's about to fall over
We
and
gotta get
crash
out.
down and burn.
We gotta get back on our how what's this, when I mean in our house, we gotta get back on some type of level ground because we kind of in the stuck in the matrix right now and we're trying to get out of it. We don't know how to get out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. We in no man's land right now, man. We in no
Well,
man's land. But
I've been
we
now.
got to
I'm not
take some fault for that too.
well, and I'm this a conversation we probably have off the air. But I just wanted to say something. I was talking to a young lady today.
Uh-huh.
She was telling me that her couple of, complaining to me she was working or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
I got her, she was talking about my feet be hurting or something. So, I got her some heel cups or something because a couple of years ago playing ball, I tweaked my Achilles and I use heel cups and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
I told her, look, you talking about heel, you talking about all this? I said, look, let me use my mind. I said, hold on, I got connections. I said,
Mm-hmm.
look, I was talking to one of my friends and I said, look, man, you know, ain't your wife like a manager at a bank or something like that? I said, yeah. I said, look, how about I'm gonna try to send. You say she a regional manager or something. Why can't I just happen to send her, your way? Hopefully, we can try to make something shake. See, sometimes you got to use your
Right.
creative mind and influence. You got to think like on the drop of a dime. Like, hold on, this woman say your feet hurting. Why you doing that? When I'm trying to just make it easier for you. Then you got your own business and all that too. So I'm just trying to just cut the corners. So
But see, that's the balance. See, we used to fill each other's void. Men and women used to fill each other's void. You used to balance each other out. I call it balancers, man. We used to balance each other's out. When you lacking somewhere, at some point that your counterpart's supposed to be able to read that and balance that off, man. Come in and fix that and soothe that. That's what you just did, man. Now I don't know if she recognized that. She may recognize it later, but some that stuff like that small stuff like that get overlooked, man. If you ain't taking them on trips, if you ain't buying them big, large money item products and stuff, that small stuff get overlooked. But we need to bring that back, man. Like even with my daughter, she just turned well, she turned 18, she graduated, and she was looking for a vehicle, right? And I said, well, look here, I'll be searching out for you look for a vehicle. If you find some, come get me, and I will help you go search for the vehicle. Just look at it, and we can go look at it together. Well, what happened? The other day, she just called me. She posted up. I didn't even know. She already posted she got the vehicle on Facebook, right? And she called me after she didn't got the vehicle and shit. Talking about, this look. I said, okay, that's cool. That's a nice vehicle. But the father in me kicks in, the man in me kicks in, and my mid age kicks in me because of the experiences I had with shopping for vehicles in my early ages. I said, well, did y'all check the oil? Did y'all check the oil levels? Did y'all have the tech there, the technician or the associate there, the car associate there? Did he check your oils? Did he top off all your fluids in this vehicle when he brought this vehicle for you for y'all to test drive it? And she said, "No, well, we ain't had to do it. I got it from the car lot." I said, "Yeah, okay. So you mean tell me you just gonna trust a stranger to tell you anything without checking? You checking yourself or having somebody check it, double check it yourself and make sure everything is topped off because this is your money spending. This is what we have to teach our women. We've been telling them for years. Even when you go to a mechanic, take a male with you because these salesmen they think they can get over on women, which they do get over on women. Some women may be smart enough to use their cunningness to get over on some of these men, but for the most part, when it comes to those car salesmen, they some slick puppies, man, and they'll sell you a goddamn lemon drop, uh, with rims on it. Because a lot of women see the prettiness. They see it pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, but you got to know the cosmetics of it. You got to know how many. You got to know how many miles a gallon to get. You got to know the maintenance that it was gonna cost you. That you got to pay for this vehicle. This is the shit you women need to know. You know what I mean? You need to
yeah.
know this shit, man.
Well, I look. Well, let me just break it down to you. But
Uh huh.
she thanked me or whatever, right?
Uh huh.
But I told her, look, I'm a man. It's my job to figure things out. Yeah, I try to make magic. So it ain't no need to thank me. I told her I'm just doing my job.
Right.
I look at it like I'm doing my job. When I come on, even when I come on here, I'm talking to you, judge, anybody. Look,
Mm-hmm.
I don't, I don't need the credit. I'm just doing my job. I'm supposed to give information. You're supposed to give me information. She's supposed to give me information. It's supposed to be like a chain link where we can always provide
Mm-hmm.
information to each other.
Yes,
You
sir.
want
You
you want to donate to
supposed
US
to add
Fire?
to the cipher, man.
And please,
It's a cipher.
please donate to Shaq $Shaq 1981, right? If you want to donate to $1919 BJ, that's fine too. But I ain't worried about that. I just worry about getting the information out. That's why when you see me, I got something that been going on. Like this gas thing really got on my nerves. I said I got to bring this thing and we got to do a show just talking about the idiocracy of people right now. What's going on? It's kind of like being in a zombie movie, man. You know, and when
Mm-hmm.
the zombie stuff got out of hand, I got to come on. I got to come on and be able to sit there and flex. Sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying. You know, that's why I always tell people I got a smile on my face, not because I'm happy, it's because I gotta keep this on just to make sure the daggone you don't go off a cliff. Because I don't see a lot of stuff happen the last 2 weeks. People dying around me. A friend of mine, daggone, just got his sister got shot the other day. Got shooting around my neighborhood, shooting here. We had a shooting in the hood a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Guys shot 4 people, killed a baby and a mother. I mean, like, people losing their minds out here, man.
Yeah, man. It's we living in some serious times, man. You know, it's a man. We live in some serious times,
Listen
man.
to
Like you
that.
said, I get. You know what? I get why some people do. Why the judge always say give them bread and circus, because some people they watch sports and watch these entertainment shows and movies. I watch, I watch a little movies every now and again on Amazon Prime or something. Watch some, a little movie or something, but to escape this madness. But I try not to get too caught up in the fantasy world. See, a lot of us be caught up in this fantasy world. This, and it's cool to escape a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with escaping, laughing, going on a date, watching a movie, or going to shoot ball, or talking to some of your partners and shit, man. Reminiscing on some of the good days. You know what I mean? We had a good old reminiscing the other day. We was talking, you know what I mean, about high school days, and but we need these ciphers, man. We need to start using these platforms like they're supposed to be used. It's all right, people. And now it ain't all right, people on here trolling, because a lot of people now that's trolling online is getting killed offline. So we need to cut that trolling shit out online too, man.
Well, you remember
You
a
know what
couple
I
weeks
mean?
ago, I had a couple weeks ago, I had a dude troll me.
Oh man, how did that end, man? I don't think I even watched this video, man.
I ain't
I didn't
waste
even
my
go watch
time
this
in
video.
watching no clown talk about me, man. I laughed at that thing. I watched 5 minutes of it and laughed it off. And I said, man, this
Hmm.
guy took a whole hour and 30 minutes to make a video about me. And he made a video about Queen Amidala Shakur as well. I'm like, man, get on here, man. Get buzz up, bug off,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You
man.
got to.
I just kind of looked at it like, okay, I mean, you wasting a whole hour and 30 minutes to talk about me. I ain't really that important. So you can just go ahead and bug off. So it is what it is, man. Um, I know
I
you
mean,
see.
well, uh-huh. I mean, well, like you said, everybody is trying to, make a hustle and come up. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but at the expense of other people, man. I mean, come on, man. Like you said, all this trolling, we gotta fall back from all this trolling, man. You know what I mean? Come on, get the information to people, and fall back. You got people come on trolling other people just because it's a trend. It's a hot thing to do. It's a trend. Sucker shit. We gotta get off the sucker shit, man.
Well, like I always say, when it comes to the circus, man, you just gotta know your role in the circus, so you don't get caught in the madness of the circus.
Right.
Now, I do want to say that they say the pipeline is back on, like if you really want, if you buy that story, right? It's like, oh, the
Hmm.
pipeline back
So hold
on.
on. So does that mean gas prices go back down, or they gonna stay where they at?
That's a good
Huh?
question. That's a good
Talk
question.
to me now. Talk to me.
Hey
I
man,
want to
like
know.
Big Small said, it was all a dream, man. And done
Yeah.
that.
Hey, but let's be honest. You remember growing up and you used to read those magazines, and the back of the magazines had a lot of tabloids in the back. A lot of that shit don't sound crazy now, do
No.
it? You got motherfuckers walking around with skin masks on. You got motherfuckers with full clones out here. They
Hey,
even talking about they even talking about what they talking about, genetically modified mosquitoes. What they talking about, man? Talk to me.
Mosquitoes, the thing that Monique 2C sent me last week, the cicadas or whatever,
Cicadas? The
yeah,
cicadas?
yeah, the little locust looking thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's called a cicada, I think. Something like
Okay.
that.
Well, they could damage your
Mm-hmm.
crops. So thank
Mm-hmm.
you, Monique 2C, for sending me that. They brought it up on the news one day. Speaking of that, come to think about it, this Times Square shooting, man, I was thinking about. They said the guy
Mm-hmm.
named who shot the people in Times Square name was Farrakhan Muhammad.
Say word.
That's what they say, man.
Hold on. How did he? Come on, man. Stop
I
playing
don't
with me,
know.
dog.
Like I just told you, man, I want to know
Hey,
who writing the scripts, man. Who writing these scripts?
hey, look here. This last year, I'm gonna say these last 4 years, it's been like a
Was
well
fine.
now I'm gonna go I'm gonna go I'm gonna say the last 12 years has been like a big SNL skit. I'm just that's what it that would have looked like, man.
Well, let me say something to
That would
you.
have looked like.
Let me say something
Uh-huh.
let me say something that Trump said. Trump
Mm-hmm.
said, knock on wood, when he was in office, won't nothing happen.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
like my buddy Darren Muhammad says on his show,
Mm-hmm.
when Trump was in office, all the terrorists and everybody packed their bags and go on vacation because everything is back full scale again now that you got the
Mm-hmm.
clowns showing office, Biden and Harris. Psyops,
I mean, no,
mass
they
shootings, mass
they
shootings.
had some psyops. They had some psyops when Trump was in. You know, he had a couple shoots. Remember, he had the bomb. Remember, have to do a couple shoot. They had the shooting down in
Yeah,
El Paso, Texas.
I
They had
understand. Yeah, they did. But I'm talking about this thing
it
like
wasn't much, but
overdrive.
it was a lot going on. It was still a lot going on. They still had you remember they had the one mother with the bomb that was trying to blow up the some of these politicians. You remember?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
was sending
I know. I'm not saying it wasn't.
yeah.
I mean,
Hmm.
in 5 months it's been an overdrive though. I mean, like it's been
Yeah.
overdrive.
Yeah.
I mean,
They
you heard
turned it
about
up a
that
notch.
once in a while, like every day doing this, you hear shooting or something. I mean, the pipeline, yeah, no gas shortage at least, or fake gas shortage. Um,
I mean, even with the situation that was here in Texas back in February, with the weather, man, where the fake snow had hit here, and they deliberately had turned the damn was turning our water off, turning the electric off, turning the power and water and stuff off.
something happened
You
last
know what
week
I
in
mean?
Texas. Something happened last week in Texas too. They had like a some energy thing went down in Texas. Something happened last week. I forgot what it was. Oh, it was like a gas leak or something, or like an electric leak or something.
Oh, that was in
That was in Galveston.
Galveston, Texas. That's where the beach. I never been down there yet, but I heard about that. You sent me an article and I looked at it. It said something about now that was some type of toxic chemical plant that they said, but
Yeah,
they never gave you the name of the chemical plant and they never gave you the outcome of it. They gave you very vague information on it. Very vague information. Yep.
well, this is why I
Now,
said
yeah.
Frank Jones said, like when Obama was off, more of us got killed by police than ever, more mass shooting psyops. Yeah, man, there's a whole lot of psyops going on, man. I will admit you that, man. These psyops are outrageous, and we really need to keep them in check, man, because they want you to they're trying to get a reaction, but I think that we need to watch the reaction that we're giving out right now because
Oh yeah. I want to say this too to black men, like I said, and just black people in general. A lot of these they study us, so they know our behaviors, man. They study our behaviors, so a lot of these topics that they try to in narratives they're trying to spin in the media with this even women with the toxic masculinity stuff that they and the Bill Cosby and all that the Me Too stuff and with this transphobia. Any man, black male, they doing it to the black women now too, certain women. But any black male, heterosexual male that's showing any testosterone or any heterosexual activities, they automatically deeming you as transphobic. Now hold on, Playboy, calling you cisgender. Hold on, Playboy. I don't take too fond of name calling, Playboy. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be they egging us on. They know that we have. I This is my knowledge. I think us as so-called melanated people, I think we have a variety of emotions. And I was thinking this other day. I said we can go from mild to mediate to all the way hot. This Europeans go from sad to mad, or from sad to angry in one swap. And people keep saying we're emotional. Yeah, we're emotional. That's why we're called Moors, because we have more everything. We can see more color spectrums. You know what I mean? We have more of all the natural minerals that this planet Earth is made up of. There's a lot of jealousy going on and envy. So they
Well,
try to they know our behaviors. So they say a lot of these topics and trigger words that's going to get us upset and mad. Even with I was looking at the situation with the Mod Ari and his mother, that so-called bill or act that they moved. Now, with those bills and those bills that they try to change, and them laws they try to change, they be the same laws, BJ. They just switch a couple words around. They don't do nothing substantial. And 9 out of 10, they let the suspect go. They're gonna let the suspects go because they changed. They say they changed the law. Sometime of stand your ground law. Some what is it? What they call it? Citizen, some type of citizen arrest law. They didn't do nothing but change a couple words. It was the same shit. If you listen to their language, man, they don't really do nothing substantial with these situations. It's still vagueness. You know what I mean? We got to stop falling for the symbolism, man.
Let me say something.
Uh huh.
That's why I do not agree with the word police reform, because reform to what?
Right. Reform back to the same old shit.
What are you reforming to?
Same thing with slavery. Slavery never ended. They just remixed it. They remixed it with integration. They remixed it. This is what they remixed: integration, the penal system, schools, name some more, jobs, all that, sports. That's slavery all over again. They just remixed it. But see, our brains have been white. Huh?
What I was taught, you cannot reform a devil. The devil has to be killed and destroyed. It's the mind. The mind of Satan. The mind of Satan. You got to destroy that mind.
But you know what they could do too though? What you got a lot of people they want to change these so-called racist people and these supremacists. They're extremists. You cannot change them, but you can punish them and make them pay penalties. See, that's what they don't want to do. Michelle Obama, them y'all was in office, man. You could have made them at least pay some penalties. You didn't. You played with this hope shit. You know what I mean? Hope for the best. No, you supposed to be the commander in chief, right? Yep. So I mean, come on, man. We gotta stop playing with this symbolism, man. We over the symbolism. That was hot back in the 60s. We got to be past that, man. We got to get past those strategies. I keep saying it. Some of them strategies it's not going to work to today. We could use some of them and add on to them.
Just like voting rights acts, they are laws. Noted, they are not laws. They are just acts. That's exactly right.
Acts. Even people keep saying that what they call it? What they call it, man? The Declaration. What's the famous? Is the Declaration? I mean, what was it?
Declaration of
Independence. That was a verbal contract, and they still ain't stood on that. And all the treaties that these motherfuckers been violated, and then ain't stood on, been violated them. All the treaties all across the world that they done violated over in India. All the treaties they violated over India too. It's just, I mean, come on, man. These are just verbal.
Let me give India some credit though. At least they were fighting off them jab squads with sticks and bricks. I'm gonna give them some
Mm-hmm.
credit for what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as I always say, and let me just want to bring on one more thing in the manhood thing right here. That I was bringing
Mm-hmm.
up, and I told, like I said, you're right. 200 plus anti-lynching bills never got passed. You're right. Frank Jones, that's good. That's good commentary right there, brother. Thanks for the good information. Yeah, that's right. You're exactly right.
Now,
Now,
and
as I was,
let me say this one tidbit. And this acting president right now, this administration under skin mask, Joe Crime Bill Biden, got the most crime bills. He's attached to majority of all the crime bills. Damn near 9 crime bills. But you still want to vote for the devil. So you gotta blame yourself at some point. You're still voting for the devil, man. At the end of the day. You're still voting for old decrepit white man.
mm, with a skin man,
Get your heads out your ass, man. That's what
with
I
a
want to
skin,
tell us. Get our head out our ass and stop playing.
with a skin mask. Um,
Yeah.
it do look like you got a facelift or something, but look, let me say this, and let me say this by the way. Come and think about it. I forgot one thing before I get to the man. Well, yeah, this does take you to the manhood crisis, actually. And look, all these sisters in the chat, you beautiful sisters, please tell Serena Williams she is not welcome to the family picnic anymore. Family dinner or nothing. If you do this skin lightening stuff you did, please don't come back. Please stay away forever. What you did was ridiculous, and that needs to be called out. See, I can do it as a man, call women out, but I like our women to call out the sisters when they're on their BS, and we need to call out the
Right.
brothers when they're on their BS. Because they can call
Sisters.
us a sexist, a racist, a homophobe. You know that they call us, but we're not being none of that. I can call a woman out just as I call a man out. But I'd rather my sisters do it. That way I don't have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
I can't
let me
do it.
say this to the sisters. I'm gonna say this to the sisters, man. Like you said, man. I want to champion the sisters, man, and let them know we men want y'all to come back, be the butterflies again, man. We want y'all to be the butterflies that y'all supposed to be, man. We want to be able to put y'all on the on the pedestal, man. We ain't trying to compete with y'all, G. We want y'all to be adorned again. Don't y'all want to be adorned again? Don't y'all want to be adorned again?
Yeah.
Don't and I want to ask the ladies, seriously. Don't y'all like those men used to do the kind little sweet things to open the door for you, man, or
Wow.
just throw you a cheesy little line, you know what I mean? Call you Cocoa Puff or something. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
sweet shit. Yeah, I mean,
That's
Cocoa
funny.
Puff. You know what I mean? Like
That's
a
funny.
Cocoa Puff,
That's
man.
funny, man.
Don't y'all miss that? I know y'all miss that. I know
Wow.
y'all miss it.
Wow.
I know y'all miss it. I
That's
miss hell, I miss saying it. Shit. But then now you gotta have your eyes wide open because like you said, go out there and get it's misception. You see from behind, we can see the hair. And I gotta tell you, women, y'all wearing all this excessive makeup and hair and nails, you are really promoting transgenderism. You are the spokeswomen for transgender because that's what they doing. They doing that to try to mimic y'all. But now it seems like a lot of women, not the ones maybe in the chat, but a lot of women are mimicking this. We back in the day, they called them transgender. Back in the day, it was called them cross dressers. It's cross dress coach. Yeah.
well, you know what, man? I ain't to tell you a lie, man. Let me say this to you, brother.
Hey, well,
Um,
let me say one more. Women, I find sometimes rubbing on your back of your neck and feel a nap or two back there. I don't mind. I might brush it out for you. Hell, shit. You know what I mean, yeah. I'm real with
well,
mine.
let me
I'll
say
brush it out for you. You got a nap back there? Huh?
this to you.
Bring.
Hey, look,
Hey, we
let
got
me
to
say
start a
this,
hashtag. Bring naps back. Bring
hey, this is funny.
hashtag. Bring naps
This is
back,
funny,
man.
man. I tripping. But look,
I
look
make the
all you.
women laugh, man.
Yeah, it's all good, man. She said they need it. But what I'm saying about that is we gotta, have a better emphasis on this stuff. But I do understand. We
Mm-hmm.
ladies don't watch those anti-black man YouTube channels. Yes, that's right. But look, yeah, like I did tell one lady, she's like, "You opening the door for me?" I said, "I'm opening the door for you, so you don't have to open it for yourself, so you can just walk right in." So I do talk to someone like that, but I'm not gonna, I mean, if I went to everything I wanted to say, man, we'd be all night talking about this. But
Right.
it does need to be some type of chivalry because chivalry has been dead for a while. According to your BLM idiots, they want that to be done forever, and so forth and the like. So it does need to be some type of courtship again
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like
I
that.
agree.
Um,
Right.
a lot of things have gone out of whack. I mean, shoot, I done had some women I done had women actually tell one of my buddies, "Oh, you're not trying to get on?" Like, I mean, like, I'm like, she said she was shocked the guy that told her he didn't want to get on right away. It was kind of weird, but it is what it is. You know what I'm
Hold
saying?
on. Say that again. She said he didn't want to get on.
She said she was shocked that that's not how you approached her.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She well, look, I seen the chick posted on my Facebook timeline, right? On my feed, and she said something about, I think she was saying something about women over 40 or people over 40. Basically, she was saying people over 40, something about should be ashamed to have sex on the first date. Said she was like, if you over 40 and you ain't having sex on the first date, something wrong with you or something. She was saying something wrong with you or something. I guess, but you should be over it. It shouldn't be no problem with you if you over 40. You shouldn't have no problem with having sex on the first date. I mean, she was like, well, damn, because we ain't got too much long before we die. It was a little joke, but she was, you know what I mean?
Wow. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah. Ah, man.
I
Hey,
didn't, I didn't hear that one, but okay. I mean, hey, well, float your boat, I guess. I don't know, but I will say this: that we just have to be more so open minded, and we got to learn from the mistakes we've been making, or not. But I will say, when it comes to the sheeple, I'm just telling people to be very careful because you don't know what happened. I've seen fights, pictures at gas stations over gas. I've seen people getting mad over um, the vaccine or not the vaccine, mask,
mm-hmm.
non-mask. So we just got to be careful with everything being thrown at us, and you got to throw this stuff back at them. That's what I would say. Um,
But,
you meet
so hold
force.
on.
You meet force with an occupying force, and power concedes nothing without in the man. And power only will recognize power.
So I'm gonna say this, y'all. Skin mask number one, skin Jack in the Box. Don't be surprised if you don't come out and say that y'all might have to wear masks during the sexual intercourse. He goofy like that. So y'all better mask up. Don't worry about strapping up. You got a mask up now. You got to put the mask on when you might have to put your mask on when you know doing
One
your
thing I was
thing.
glad when I went to Atlanta, they didn't have no mask mandate. When Georgia, they didn't have no mask mandate at all. So that's good. And I'm
Man, I
pretty
thought,
sure.
well, hold on. What happened to that phrase that God made dirt and dirt don't hurt? What happened to that? That's out the window now?
I guess so. It's interesting.
Uh,
But
I don't know,
they
man.
always say we got to be vigilant and we got to keep the man crisis going. But with ladies like we got Black Girl Nation, Sher Dawson, we got Queen Powell, Dr. Carmen Johnson. We got Monique Toucey, Valerie Denise
Mm-hmm.
Jones, and others. Some of
Mm-hmm.
you ladies make the future bright, and you let me know that hey, it's a lot of good women out there. Just got to know where they find. You know. So I'll say that much.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of good brothers out here too that making a lot of sense. So, Shaq, you're a good brother, and thank you for coming on tonight and breaking it down. Frank Jones, I thank you for your input, and Nia Marie and everybody else who's in the chat. This was very interesting. Um, She's if a man speaks to me with respect, I speak back. I know some women don't, but I do. That's very interesting, Monique. See, you got to come on my show. We got to talk about this stuff. I like your input.
Yeah. Hey, but hold on. I think I got a show coming up, man. 27. I think I might have a relationship show, man. So she might want to tune in because we might get into all that. I'm thinking about doing a blog talk with Valerie, man, on the 27th. I think is that the Thursday of I'm trying to see if I want to do it, man. She's trying to get me to do one. You know what I mean? And it might be a relationship show. I don't know. Or it just might be just random talk. I don't know. We'll see.
Well,
We'll see.
well, maybe I could be. Thanks to Queen Valerie Jones for everything she does. I know she's been working hard with a lot of shows and stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
it's Nia Marie. Everybody go out, but we thank you for your input and content. Keep on giving the bed wenches hell, please. Do it for me.
Yes, sir.
Monique 2C, please put the bed wenches in place and tell them go to hell, see you, and I wouldn't want to be. That's how I look at
Mm-hmm.
it. And the other guys, the puppets, the male puppets in check. As long as y'all can put the female puppets in check, we can put the male puppets in check. It is with, or better yet, like they say, COVID is contagious. Bed wenching is contagious. Stay away from them. Matter of fact, keep away from them. Avoid them like the plague.
Mm-hmm.
And them cackling hens on the view, leave them alone. Don't listen to Whoopi. Don't listen to Sonny. Don't listen to Joy Behar. Don't listen to none of them. If you even watch the view, I don't even watch the crap, but I'm just telling you. And because I
Yeah,
see
and they because
what they gonna say.
even on the the talk what's the view which one is that with uh the dark skin heavy chick with the twin used to be on that show. What's the name of that show, man? Remember she was talking about how black men cheat and shit. I'm like, hold on,
Oh, Lonnie
white men don't
Love.
cheat?
Lonnie Love.
Yeah, white men don't cheat. They the biggest whores in the world. They cheat. They look here. This white boy didn't even. This white boy didn't had it had been 44 presidents, 45 presidents, and they ain't never put a white woman in that seat. Get the hell out of here. Y'all better stop caking for these white boys like they don't F up, like they don't cheat, like all them they just loyal. Come on, man. Stop caking for these white boys like they don't do. Y'all, but I tell you one thing, these so-called black women, they get with these interracial relationships, they don't act the same way they act when they with black men. A lot of them don't.
That's right.
Straighten up and they be submissive. I tell you that. I tell you that one. Let's have that conversation.
Well,
Let's
you
have
know
that
what?
convo.
The next time we come on, we surely gonna have it. So
Let's have that combo.
I don't think Monique and them gonna run from this conversation. Then I'm joking with them. They pretty tough. They like what we talk about. Don't worry about it.
No, they got it. I'm talking about the other woman that's caking for this interview, which I have no problem with, but don't make it seem like that their grass is greener than you know what I mean. Come on now.
No, I'm just joking. I mean, it is what it is. They straightened up for bottom shelf Brad. Yes, bottom shelf Brad. Yes.
Look, man, look here. This nigga can be an addict. This nigga can be an opiate addict, and they still get with him. He can get to go through treatment. Cause you know why? Cause like you said, the skin can protect, like Paul Moni used to say, right? He got the complexion for the protection. Even with some of these they be drug addicts. They all about black celebrities that's drug addicts and on drugs, and our musicians. What about the rock and roll artists? What about all these white celebrities that's Robert Downey Jr.? He was a drug addict. Fucking The boy was giving motherfuckers AIDS. What the boy name with the show? The
Charlie
Sheen boy.
Sheen.
Hey, Charlie Sheen, get the motherfucker AIDS, man. Come on, man. Stop playing. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing.
Yeah, you're
Huh?
right. They be desperate looking as hell. But I will say this: that, like I said, this has been a very productive conversation. I am glad you got. Shout out your information, brother, before you get out of here.
Oh well, man. Like I said, man, I be on. I just, I be on Instagram now, man. It's on the screen. CLE Smooth 81 on Instagram. Every now and again, you'll see me drop some. I might drop a video of me cooking something, man. A little vegan dish. I'm trying to get on this vegan lifestyle, man. Just a cleaner lifestyle. I'll probably be coming on Instagram with some videos, just or Facebook. I might drop them on Facebook too. Chakara's Edwards on Facebook. Uh, I'll probably be dropping videos periodically, man, throughout the summertime, man. Just little innovative dishes to inspire us to eat a little bit more cleaner. You know what I mean? Add more flavor to our diet too. Because believe it or not, as a vegan or just as a clean eater, you got more options than just eating meat all the time. You got all type of fruits and vegetables and nuts that you can try out and experience different tastes and varieties, man. So I'm on that. Uh, I'm on that lifestyle now. I'm trying to, keep that lifestyle going, and
Speaking of
promoting that
that,
heavy. So,
speaking of that, I gotta
huh?
get. Speaking of that, man, I gotta get up
Mm-hmm.
at 6 a.m. to call my client to make sure she been eating right. And
Mm-hmm.
I'll call you tomorrow and make sure you been eating right. I've been asking you every day lately, hey, what did you eat, man? Did you eat right? Are you doing what you're supposed to do? You know? So I'm gonna
Yeah,
start doing that
you
more.
can check me out. Look, I posted a video. I did a veggie pasta. It was veggie pasta. It was a pasta made out of veggie. It wasn't, what I'm saying, the regular starch pasta. I'm gonna do the chickpea pastas, like the spiral pastas, and I do like a pasta salad or a stir fry. I did a vegetable stir fry with the veggie pasta today.
Or
It
with
was
this
dope, man.
nutrition
Flavor. I
stuff.
added all my flavors in it. Yeah, man, it was dope. It
But,
was light and dope. I like, I
but
know,
with this,
went
with
all
this,
heavy and lethargic and stuff, man. So
with
it's working out
this,
good, man. I got my
with this
water game on, drinking more water, hydrating. I got my Let me show y'all something right quick. Can y'all see that? Hold on, let me turn it. Man, the light in that. Can you see that?
drink
What that
elect,
say?
drink Electra. I
Drink
see.
Electra. Now, this is supposed to be one of Dr. Sabi's original formulas, one of their herb formulas. It's like the sea moss and the bladderwrack mix. I got it from his one of his first wife, Maya. I got it from her products. I got her products off of the fig tree herbs. And yeah, I ordered that. I'm trying out that. I'm trying out the iron they got, the Maya iron that they got. I'm trying that out too. I've been trying it out for the last 2 weeks. So I'm trying to get on stay on that lifestyle and promote, a little bit more cleaner eating. Trying to get all my minerals, natural minerals back in my body, because over the years with the diabetes, I'm trying to, recuperate, still trying to recuperate and build up all my everything back up, man. You know what I mean?
Well, this is what I'm gonna say, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like I said with this nutrition certificate and stuff. I'm gonna check on people's diets and try and make sure people live healthy lifestyles. I'm gonna keep on
Mm-hmm.
moving and keep on pushing. So I do want you
Hey,
to,
what you know what? We're gonna have to do a show where, like you said, man, we get like you said, I don't know how many people you can on. But everybody need to get on, man. With the even the women, man. Come on, we need to see y'all making healthy dishes, ladies. Y'all want to be the head women of households. Y'all got to cook. Y'all got to cook cleaner, man. Y'all can't be cooking all that macaroni and cheese, baby, and fried chicken. Y'all got to tighten up with that too. Not the ones in the chat, but I'm not talking about the women in the chat. I'm talking about just some of the women that's doing it. We gotta each one teach one. That's how we
you
gonna get.
know so crazy, man. And this might be funny. I
Uh-huh.
ain't never. This
Hmm.
might be crazy. I ain't never ate macaroni and cheese a day in my life, man. I ain't looking to start it. So
Oh wow, really?
nope, never, never liked cheese like that. So I not too much of it anyway, except maybe pizza or whatever. But I even eat veggie pizza if I have to. So that's, I mean, but it is what it is. But like I said, I do think the ladies for coming on, and everybody that joined me tonight. And I thank you for coming on, Shaq. So I just want to say happy God blessing to you and everybody. I want you to have a good night, and we're gonna talk about the relationship next time. Just keep it pushing, brother.
All right, man. Take it easy, man.
You too, brother.
All right.
I got